The MEC 9000GN utilizes MEC's auto-indexing system, which automatically advances the shells to the next station. We will go through the steps on the setup and then the actual reloading sequence that is involved in reloading on the 9000GN. The first step in setting up the 9000GN would be to attach the ejection chute to the side of the base, using the bolts and nuts supplied in the parts bag. The next step in setting up the 9000GN would be to attach the wooden handle grip to the handle. After you have selected your desired load, install the proper powder bushing. The next step would be to install the primer seating assembly. Now attach the primer feed to the mounting bracket. To fill the primer feed, slide the cover off. Insert one set of primers, which would be 100, slide them in, remove the cover, install the next set of 100. Primer feed is capable of holding 200 primers. Install the powder and shot containers and fill with proper components. To begin reloading on the 9000GN, slide an empty shell into station 1. Lowering the handle deprimes the shell and resizes the brass back to factory specs. At this point, when the handle is depressed, a primer is also dispersed into the shell carrier. Upon returning the handle to the top of the stroke, the shell is automatically advanced to station number 2. At station number 2, with the downstroke of the handle, the primer is seated, and when the handle is returned to the top, the powder is dispersed into the shell, and the shell then is advanced to station number 3. At station number 3, slip a wad onto the ram and depress the handle. The shot is then dispersed into the wad, and the shell is then advanced to station number 4 when the handle is returned to the top. At station number 4, it puts the pre-crimp on the shell. The necessary steps with the pre-crimp would be to make sure that you pre-crimp the shell with the same number of folds that it had originally. Upon return of the handle to the top, the shell is advanced to station number 5, MEC's exclusive cam crimp die. This station closes the shell and sets the depth of the crimp. Returning the handle to the top, the shell advances to station number 6. At station number 6, the desired amount of taper is placed on the shell, and when the handle is returned to the top, the shell is ejected down the chute. To go into the progressive mode, you will simply add a shell to station number 1, and once 3 shells are in the machine, you'll just be adding a shell and placing a wad on the ram. The 9000GN is capable of reloading 300 to 400 shells per hour and is available in the following gauges: 12, 16, 20, 28, and 410. Die sets are not available for this machine, so if you wish to reload another gauge, you would need another machine.